Actually going to show you how to use Zoom to work with clients in an interactive way when you're not able to be with them, anything on Zoom. So what I would do first is I would come over to Google Chrome or your whatever search engine you use, and I would come on to zoom.com. So if you don't have an account, you need to set up an account. For the most part, it's free unless you're going to use Zoom for a longer time. And I would go to host a meeting, and I would probably do it with video on. You don't have to do video if you don't want to, but I'm going to do video on. So I go to host a meeting like that. I allow Zoom to open. And now, hi, now you can see me. So now I'm on the Zoom call, right? So now I want to host a meeting, right? So while you're looking at my screen here, you could see that on the bottom, I can invite, manage, share, chat, record. So if I wanted to do something and record it, I could do it this way. But right now I'm going to show you how to actually invite people. So I click invite, and this will allow me to go through my contacts and to pick people I'm going to invite. So right now I'm going to actually say I want to invite Jacqueline. So I go to Jacqueline, and then I could press invite, and it would send her an invitation to Zoom. The other thing I could do is simply not invite somebody this way, but I could copy the invitation, and now it's copied on my clipboard. And now I'm going to go over to my messenger. So I'm going to open up messages here, and I'm going to say, okay, I want to send to myself, because I'm just going to populate it with myself. I want to send it to myself. And do you see that? That's join the Zoom meeting, and meeting ID, meeting password, right? Hold on, Lori's calling me. 1 second. So that's one way to do it. Or I could just copy the invitation and send it on, or copy the URL and send it through email, whatever you're doing. It doesn't really matter. So actually what I'm going to do now is ask Lori to join me. So I'm going to pull up Lori right here, and I'm going to invite Lori to the meeting, and then Lori will come on board. All right, so once you guys are on here, you can manage participants. See, I just pressed manage all on the bottom here. And you can see right now I'm the only one on here. I'm the only host. Now, what if I'm not feeling really good and I don't want to show myself? I could stop the video. Now, instead of seeing my face live, now there's just whatever photo I put up there, okay? So I'm going to put my video back on. Hi. And now the idea is we're going to be able to share a screen. So you can share your screen, and in doing that, you can go on MLS, you can go on any website, and you can talk with a client and show them what you're looking at the same time. So here is that toolbar for Zoom, and I'm going to go and I'm going to click share. Now share comes up, and I can share my desktop, which is pretty much what I want to do. So I'm going to share my desktop, and once I share my desktop, now the person who is watching and on that video, on that Zoom call with me, is actually going to be able to see every single thing that I am doing, which is really cool. So I can pull up another screen, and I can start to go into the MLS. And again, you have to understand that the client or the partner, the person that you're talking with who is on this Zoom call with you, is literally going to be seeing every single thing that you're doing, including your cursor and all that stuff. So you can go through houses and everything you want to do with this person. At any time, if you want to stop sharing, see, I'm going to find this little toolbar again right here, and I'm going to go back to share, and I'm gonna say stop share, like that, stop share. So that stop share now just brings you back to the video page. Now, if something happens in the screen and you can't see anybody or hear anybody, pull up the chat, the little chat bubble there, and you could just start talking to people, and you could chat right there. See? Okay. The other cool thing you could do here again is if you're the host, you can go in here and you could say manage participants. And now, of course, I'm the only one in this thing. But if you had other people in here, you could manage who's talking, who's not talking, by muting them and saying, listen, guys, we're going to go over some stuff, but I'm going to mute you until it's time for other people to talk. At any time you want to invite, you can invite, right? So I went back to that invite, and you can invite and then, or copy the invitation, copy the URL, and, or just email them like that, right? You can email them the invitation. As soon as you hit email and click Gmail, it will literally populate the Gmail screen with your meeting invitation, right? Now, somebody doesn't have to be on video. They could do all this on their phone and not using their screen. They could literally just do audio with Zoom, so that's fine. Anyway, it's a great opportunity to get you guys interacting with your clients when you are not able to otherwise physically be with them, okay? So again, here is my Zoom. I'm sharing my screen right now, and I'm sharing how to do it. I'm recording this for you guys, and I am going to end this Zoom meeting. See, it says end meeting for all. There you go. Nonetheless, I'm still video recording my screen with you guys. So again, if you don't have an account with Zoom, I suggest you go and get one, zoom.com. And it's a great way to stay with your clients and interact with them, and schedule. And you could schedule meetings whenever you want on Zoom. And I'm going to just review that. You go to zoom.com. You could join a meeting, host a meeting, and then you could actually, when you go to host a meeting, you could actually you could host a meeting and with video on, see, and then you can decide when you want to host a meeting. So this is a great way to schedule something. It doesn't even have to be in advance. You can do it and do it a little bit further out. So okay, hope you guys got a lot from that, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.